So in the early days of my healing journey, I used to see these videos. Popping up. How to get your ex back, you know? How to get your ex back. Now there's this coach. He's saying that, if you want to get your ex back, you have to do like this, and then you have to do like that, and you have to do like this. I'm not responsible for that content, so I cannot speak for them, but I'll just give my opinion, what I think. In my opinion, the only video that I would recommend for a survivor, especially for survivors of abuse or people that are going through very difficult breakups, it would be how to make your ex regret losing you, okay? Maybe that one may make a lot of sense, although still, for a person who is struggling with the breakup, I still don't have any, I don't understand why I would be there getting fascinated about making an ex regret losing me, or things like that. The reason why they call them an ex, that is because they are gone, okay? You guys have gone through a breakup. The relationship is finished, which means they are gone, okay? So they have become an ex, okay? There was a part of you. You learned a lot of things from them. You shared a lot together. There are even sometimes very beautiful memories you can remember. But the reason that relationship has broken down, that means that relationship was not working, okay? For so many different kinds of reasons. You could have been dating a person who was a cheater. You could have been dating a person that was incompatible with you. You guys were not compatible. You were always moving on the opposite directions, and you were never meeting in the middle. You could have been dealing with a relationship which was fully codependent. You could have been in a very toxic relationship. And then for some reason, things have happened, and that relationship is gone, okay? So it's finished. Those people, they are gone. The only thing I would recommend for a person who is going through a breakup is to take some time for themselves to mourn that relationship, okay? You guys need to understand sometimes, the people that are teaching you to get your ex back, they may be actually telling you how to get back an ex-narcissist. That person could have been a narcissist. And God is protecting you. God has already broken up that relationship for some reason. There has been things that have happened, and the relationship has broken down very badly. And now somebody is teaching you how to get your ex-narcissist back. Okay, so you guys need to be very careful about these kind of things of getting your exes back. The junk has already been removed from your life. There's been a lot of junk happening in your life. The only thing they brought in your life was trouble. They brought a lot of pain and trouble and all the drama and everything, the chaos. And now finally God has intervened and brought about a tower moment whereby that relationship has now failed, okay? So it has failed irretrievably. The only thing that a person should be focusing on is going out there to heal, okay? So you should be healing. Actually, before you heal, you should start mourning the relationship, because when you go through a breakup, most of the times, the breakups, you have got that same intensity of pain that you get when you have lost someone. So the reason why you see people trying to get their exes back is because a lot of people, they are trying not to mourn the relationship. So they are trying to bypass the mourning process, because it is only that mourning process that usually gets you to the healing stage, okay? So when you have been mourning and you've mourned the loss of a loved one, the loss of a relationship, the pain is the same like you have lost a loved one, the person has passed on. It's the same pain when you're going through a breakup, especially the discard, okay? So me, in my opinion, sometimes I believe that there are some coaches, they are just helping you to get the narcissist back. And ladies and gentlemen, when a person is helping you to get the ex back, you're going to end up doing things that are going to attract the ex-narcissist back in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, who wants to be with a narcissist? God is breaking down those kind of relationships, entanglements, for a reason. Now God is breaking down something, and now you're trying to rebuild something, get it back and fix it, and you're trying to struggle with it. No, you don't do those kind of things, chosen ones. Ladies and gentlemen, do not do those kind of things. The relationship is breaking down because God does not want the two of you to be together. So there is no reason why you should think you should put all your attention and focus on getting your ex back. Okay? Let those people go, ladies and gentlemen. If they were not meant for you, something will always happen. And you know something, sometimes there's some things we don't understand as people. If a person is not meant to be in your life, ladies and gentlemen, you will struggle with the relationship, you will try everything, you will fix that. Ladies and gentlemen, for the most of us who have been with narcissists, you don't know how hard we have been trying to fix those relationships. Something is broken, you fix. Something is damaged, you mend it. Something is broken, you fix. You are fixing a relationship non-stop on a daily basis, and it looks like it doesn't finish. You fix it, they come back, they break it. You fix something else, they come back, they break it. So you are fixing and they're breaking. And then eventually something has happened, and okay, so it has come to the breaking point and you guys have gone through a breakup. I would like to tell you something, empaths. If you're the person who is healing from these kind of relationships, the very first thing you're going to do, I've talked about the video, what you should do and what you should expect when you're on this journey of healing, when you've just gone through a breakup. I've done those videos before. The very first thing, what you should do, you should allow yourself to mourn. You're going through the pain, so you need to allow yourself to mourn. And most of the times, a lot of people, they're trying to avoid this mourning process by getting entangled with somebody else. Those kind of things, they call them the rebounds. So they're running into rebounds because they don't want to process that pain of going through a breakup. And it is only by processing that pain of going through a breakup or a discard that is going to put you on the correct path of healing, okay? So when you're trying to go back and correct the junk that God is trying to remove out of your life, then that means that you're going back into the same problems. Because remember, the people that you're leaving behind, they are not doing any work on themselves. First of all, they have not mourned. They are broken up with you. Most likely, they have already gone away and seen somebody. They are seeing somebody else. They could even sometimes be sleeping with somebody else. They have not done any work on themselves. They have not mourned the relationship. They have not also healed from that breakup. So when you're running around and going back to bring those people back into your lives, is like going back and collecting the garbage and bringing the garbage back into your life so that you can go back in those same situations that you've already been before. So me, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, I would recommend the people who are healing, the survivors, I don't know, abuse or whatever, you're going through breakups. I would recommend you to go and sit down by yourself and stop everything that you're doing, and first of all, take some time to mourn the loss of someone. The mourning is going to be difficult, I know. I've done the mourning, I know how it feels. So I cannot tell you that you're going to enjoy the mourning process. It's going to be painful. It's going to be very painful, but it is that pain that is going to help you to heal. When you have mourned and you've cried all the tears, and you've processed all the memories, all the beautiful things, all the bad experiences, you have processed everything in your head by yourself. You have not been falling for the rebounds and everything. You've not been going into very quick relationships just because you are suffering and you don't want to feel the pain. And you've processed everything. You're going to come to a place in life whereby you're going to start to feel very good about yourself. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Healing will also make you realize and recognize that even sometimes to be with those individuals, you were actually with the wrong people. When you heal and you start reflecting on life, you will now start to realize that there is people that you've been with in your life. They were not even supposed to be with you. They were not even meant to be with you. Okay, so they were with you by some chance. And at the end of the day, of course, you have picked up some very important lessons for your life, because such kind of incidents will never happen in the future with the people that you're going to date in the future, because you can never allow those kind of experiences to happen to you again. So now you've processed everything, and you're now realizing that those people, they were not supposed to be within the first place. But you're counting those blessings of having been with them because you have learned from the experiences of those relationships. Now you have released them, you've let them go. Let them be, ladies and gentlemen. Let the ex go. So if you're a person who is going through that healing, okay, you're healing and everything, you need to be educating yourself about how to heal properly, how to mourn, how to heal, how to move on, how to, all these kind of things that are going to build you further and move you to a different direction. Don't focus and put your attention on trying to get your exes back. You are bringing back the garbage into your life, ladies and gentlemen, and one point you're going to regret the reason as to why you never let those exes go. So let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. You guys know that I do love and appreciate your support. Book a session, donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need You will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Desmos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.